There are only two ideas involving trig functions you need to understand for the digital SAT. The first is SOHCAHTOA. At the most basic level, given sine of r is 4/5, you need to be able to draw the corresponding triangle and then identify the value of the other trig functions associated with this triangle. At the next level, given sine of b is 5/13 in a picture like this one, you need to be able to solve for the missing sides. Remember that sine of b is equal to the ratio of 5 to 13. The opposite side and the hypotenuse do not need to equal 5 and 13. If we set up a ratio like this, we find that AC is 10, and we can get side BC using the Pythagorean theorem, or better yet, using a special triangle. More on that soon. Finally, you'll be given information on one triangle and then asked to find something like cosine of E for a similar triangle, but this is effectively the same thing. Cosine of E is equal to the cosine of the angle corresponding with E in the similar triangle. The second big idea to prepare for is cofunction identities. They're scarcely mentioned in pre-calculus and useless in calculus, but the test makers love them anyway, so be prepared for both the degree version and the radian version on the exam. In this example, there's no work for us to do. You simply need to recognize the identity. And if radians bother you, check out my video on arcs of circles. The link is in the description below. The test makers get very creative with these cofunction identities. For example, this problem is delightfully challenging. I go through it in my walkthrough video here. And you may also notice that all of these triangles look awfully similar, and that realization can save you a lot of time. So once you're solid on trig functions, head over to my next video on special triangles.